Good morning to all of my loved ones, my friends, and welcome to a beautiful Monday back on the rock. Need a little beach today, God forgive me, had to get in the sea, didn't get there yesterday. Before we start this morning, I want to start with our peace prayer as usual. And we're in Mullins in St. Peter, I think it is, yeah. So we pass the border, Green Seals the border. So Mullins is St. Peter, and I'm going to walk you on this section today. It's not as long a walk as I had hoped for because the tide is quite high, so these areas are inaccessible for us this morning. Anyhow, here we go. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Good morning and happy birthday to Martine Flynn. And I know you're again treated like the queen that you are today, because I saw Eddie had some posts up from early this morning. Eddie, take care of your lady today for all of us, please. Happy birthday to you. And today this walk will be dedicated to you, and also to Nicole from yesterday. You know, you have a fantastic day, everyone. For those of you that are not able to walk, you don't worry, you sit back, you relax, you get your drink, and you just get ready, because we're going to do a little walk. As I said, it's not as much of a walk as we used to be able to do out here. That is without a doubt. We continue to see the sea erosion along the coastlines, west, south, east, all over the island right now. I guess it's rising tides or whatever. I'm not a specialist on it, but as you can see, this beach used to go right around here. You could walk from here right up into the Gibbs Bay and beyond and beyond and beyond, and you can't do it anymore, unfortunately. But it is high tide now, so at low tide you would definitely be able to get around this point, because I went around this point a few weeks ago when I was just doing a little stroll around here, again, some signal strengths and stuff. However, right now, unable to do so. I did get about halfway. Too much water though. I won't be able to get back with the camera, and I want to really show you this section. This is my real reason for coming here this morning. Again, did not know we were coming. I was actually almost up at the airport, and then it was about turn, come back down the west. And we're going to start our stroll here. This is what was known as the Mullins Beach Bar. It's now Westmoreland Beach Facility. However, I think it's open back to public. But because of the taking over of that location and the privatizing of it at one time, it did make way for another additional bar, which I'll show you in a couple of minutes. Really lovely bar and restaurant as well. Beautiful, beautiful west coast. If you're familiar with this area, especially from years ago, you would know the beach went right around the front of those small cottages there, right on down, and then we could have walked right around to where we went just the other day at St. Peter's Bay. The last time we did a video in this section here was St. Peter's Bay, and it was done at that point by where you see the casuarina tree in the center of the film, in the center of the camera now. That was the beach that we started our walk from, and then went back towards St. Peter's Bay, just to give you a landmark. And just around the corner here is where we did Gibbs Beach the other day, where I was a movie star on one of the local satellite TVs, or yeah, one of the channels, which was picked up, which was fun. I quite enjoyed that. Anyhow, here we go. We're going to start this walk. Don't want to come around too fast, trying to eliminate the jitteriness until I get my other apparatus in play. And here we go. Beautiful, beautiful morning. We'll walk for a little bit here, keep quiet, and let you all breathe this in, let you all enjoy this the way I am, and let you enjoy the sounds. Here we go. Stunning, stunning villas out here as well. I'm not sure the rentals and stuff for these areas. I would imagine it's quite expensive, but I know all these are rental accommodations here. Just stunning beach to be on. You know, I said, you know, from long time, I am not, well, not that I am not a West Coast person, I am a South Coast person. But I absolutely adore the beauty down here and the calmness of the sea. So, you know, it's nothing to do with not being beautiful and not being amazing or anything else down here. Just as I'm a born and raised South Coast guy, so that's where my blood is and that's where my navel is buried, and I love that section. Just so if you're interested, here's one of the rental informations. You can capture that later on and give a call if you'd like to stay in this general area. I know there's some West Coasters on here, dedicated West Coasters. I can see why. Now this beach is definitely a seasonal sand shift. It will come back a little bit more in summer. We had a fairly good west coast swell this year, a north swell. So we did lose some sand, but it is around in the bay here, so it will get a little larger. Won't get back to its original state, that is for sure. I would eat my words for sure if that happened. But anyhow, this is how it's looking now. This is the other beach facility here that has sprung up. This sort of like opened up when the Westmoreland went private. People, I'm not too sure who actually runs it. I haven't been in here. As I told you, I'm not really a West Coast person. And I don't frequent bars or restaurants either, really. I only pass them and have a look at them. But I did go here the last big north swell. We did some footage here of the Mullins break itself. And I was standing in the car park for this facility. But we just walk up here and let you have a look at it. It's called Sea Shed, by the way. It's a nice, nice facility. I can only imagine what it's like when all the cushions and everything are laid out here and all the umbrellas and stuff. Must be just spectacular. Beautiful place to watch the sunset from, without a doubt. Stunning, stunning properties. I do see the jitteriness, people, so we apologise. Can't apologise anymore. I'm going to stick with that for now. Hopefully it will level out a little bit later on when I post it, or when I go up on the YouTube with it. Got a few flies down here. Give me some trouble, so just give me a minute. Back on track again. As you can see, there are hardly any footprints here. The tide is fairly high though. There was a guy that was running up and down here, so it's not that we have virgin sands this morning by any means, just as that it's being swept clean. Well, I passed by my sign, my EMC sign, but trust me, it's back there somewhere. Not sure if I captured it in the video, I forgot to mention it, but it is back there at the start. My heart and prayers go out to those that have lost loved ones recently. I lost a very, very good friend on Saturday. So, you know, my hope, my best wishes and heart goes out to everyone that's lost someone recently. These are trying times, very difficult times. You know, so we all have to be aware of that, and that's why it's so important to enjoy every day. Yes, we know where we're going tomorrow, but today we're right here. We know we're on Earth, and we're going to have a good time here. Now, this facility, as far as I know, is open back up to public, but I speak under correction. I can check on that. But as I said before, it is the Westmoreland Beach facility. Real popular spot for sea bathers. Very, very nice here. Don't mind when there's a big north swell, you got to keep your eyes out, because here it gets really big and you don't get much notice because there's no outer reef. So you'll get your swells come around that point area there without much knowledge of it and getting got on the inside here. So just be wary when there's a north swell running. You can see it's really a beautiful facility. Special. Our walk would have gone right up to Gibbs Beach this morning if we had had access to get around. We didn't, so it is to be as it is. I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, so we're not going to go too close to those folks here. We're just probably going to walk past them or go and see somewhere in this general area here. Beautiful, beautiful day here. Yesterday was fantastic for me. I didn't do too much really. Just did a couple of chores and stuff. Had on my apron for the entire day. Clean. Don't want to start talking about clean, 'cause I'll never stop talking about that. I'm sort of like, I like clinical stuff, so when I clean, it's a major, major job for me. Alright, the drop off here today. Come around slowly for you. I would say minimal. It's staged, so it's not a major impact as soon as we come into the water here. It's going down in little split levels, but there is a little drop off as usual. It's West Coast, so that's to be expected. Beautiful day indeed. The water is crystal clear. I'm hoping you can see through this. You're getting that right now. Beautiful conditions. Slightly wind rippled, but absolutely stunning today. The only swell that's running is the high tide swell that we're accustomed to seeing. That's just a surge that comes in. Alright, and what I'm going to do is give you all an early skimming 360. So here we go, folks. As you can appreciate right now, it's really quiet here. This is, you know, really early before all the action starts. We're located right on the highway itself, a very busy highway as well. So it won't be this quiet later on, but you will have like sounds coming from the music around at these bars and the general talking and stuff that will numb it a little bit. But if you come here, I expect to hear some traffic noises unless you go up to the extreme end of this beach. because you will be aware, you will notice it for sure. I like to make everyone aware of what's going on. I don't like to mislead anyone. So although swimming here is fantastic, the traffic sounds can be fairly intense sometimes. Beautiful, beautiful day here in this island. We do have a lot of Sahara dust again. We had some lovely rains yesterday. A really, really lovely shower yesterday afternoon. But as you can see, we're back to our grey skies again. It is again a seasonal thing. This is just before when the hurricane season comes in, just before it actually get a lot of this. And then in hurricane season we get the clouds that are coming over in patches like between the wet systems. So hopefully we get a lot of rain this year. Stunning place. Just look at this visibility, people. Absolutely incredible. A couple of the rocks, as you can see, are stones in the water here, but that's not a problem. So much sand around. As I said, I'm not in the absolute perfect swimming spot. It's a little further on than here. I just want you to see how that looks. So, from Barbados one more time. I'm not going to do it too long this morning because I really want taking a walk. Tomorrow I have, well, where I was going today is probably going to be where we can go tomorrow. I have some mix-ups. I'm waiting on low tide for a very special place up in the north. I don't tell you any more about that. You're going to have to stay tuned if you want to see. So that's one way of keeping you on. So we're going to have lots of things coming up this week. We have an attraction. Looks as though I may have a hike with a friend of mine who's asked to do a hike as well. I'm just looking for a guide in that area because I haven't actually hiked that area for over 20 years. So not too familiar with it, and it isn't inland terrain, so don't want to go and walk onto anyone's property or anything. Don't know who lives where now as it used to be before, so I gotta look for that guide too. But we have a lot of plans coming up this week, and the most important thing is we have each other this week, and that we can spend some time together. We can watch the daybreaks, we can rejoice life together, and we can definitely go forward through all of the challenges because we have each other. It's a beautiful, beautiful gathering, beautiful family. Just unbelievable. It's come at a perfect time for me in my life, and I'm sure it's done the same for you all as well, or some of you all. You know, at the time when things seemed bleak, grey and lost, we were able to find this here, and the only reason that we've found this here is because God has me on a journey, and the journey is to carry everyone with me that I can take. So that is why I started these here, the live videos, so that we could all find people that we could be around that share similar problems, that have the same difficulties in life, that want nothing but happiness and joy and peace in their lives. And that is the formation of the EMC gatherings, the beauty of Barbados through my eyes. And as you will see, the beauty of Barbados doesn't necessarily mean a beach or a countryside. It can just be the joy of people, looking at people with expressions that you can see that they're just absorbing the beauty and appreciating it. So from me to you, I ask you to go forward today with the peace that I bring you right now, and that you have a wonderful day. I would like to just say hi to my angel, Angie. I know you're not feeling too well today. Hope you'll feel better, baby. But hopefully this will bring you a little peace and joy. And for all those that are going through times of sorrow, I'm with you. I know what that's like. But one thing for sure is life has to continue. We have to be happy. We're not supposed to stay in our emotions too long. Only emotions to stay in our happiness, peace and joy. And loving each other is a main important thing for that. I have all of you all this morning. Just bringing you here has changed my life and has made me feel a whole lot better just knowing that you're with me. And I hope everyone has a, well, let me hear the traffic noise. That's just a little bit of it, so just to give you an idea. I'm not trying to tell you not to come here because it's a beautiful, beautiful bay. I'm just letting you know that you will have a lot of traffic noises, so maybe you could bring your headphones or your Walkmans or whatever. Walkman's something of the past. Okay everyone, have a wonderful day. Best wishes from Barbados. All of my love as always. I will be looking out to see all you all later on or online with your comments and stuff, so we won't be out of touch now, but we will be seeing each other tomorrow, God's spare life. Have a fantastic day, and greetings again from Barbados in the area of Gibbs, and this is down in St. Peter. Blessings to you all. Have a fantastic day, and please, please, please stay safe, and please, please, please love your fellow man. See you all later.